Oh, hey, what's up? I was just thinking, is advertising creative really an art or is it a science? Have you ever asked a marketer how they decide what their ads should look like? Back when I used to run a digital marketing agency, I sure as hell couldn't answer that question. We kind of did what everyone else does. We tried to figure out what would work best, largely based on what everyone else was doing, and we threw it out there and we hoped that it worked well. Lots of guesswork. Unfortunately, 90% of digital ad creative fails and is turned off within the first few days. It feels like tech has automated every part of digital marketing except for ad creative. Why does it feel like when it comes to ad creative, we're still stuck in the Mad Men era? You see, we already know that ad creative is by far the biggest catalyst of our advertising success. When I say ad creative, I mean granular things like backgrounds, colors, layouts, and even fonts have major double-digit impacts on our performance. Ads are like tacos. What makes them good is their ingredients. Everyone's favorite taco is just a combination of their favorite ingredients put into one thing. Now imagine I had all the data about every ingredient that any person loved or hated. I'd be able to build the perfect taco for any person. Now, our preferences for taste are a lot like our preferences for visual stimuli. So if I had data about what every person loved to see or hate to see, I'd be able to build them the best ad creative. So how do you build a totally data-driven creative process? The answer might scare you because the answer is multivariate testing. Marketers cringe at the term because it's impossibly complicated, expensive, and annoying to do. Today, multivariate testing in marketing only happens on landing pages because that's the only place where technology exists to automate it. So now everyone does it. But what if we applied that same principle to our top of funnel creative? Isn't that much more important? Simply put, we don't because the technology doesn't exist to automate it. Marpipe is the first platform that automates the entire process seamlessly, giving you the power of an army of creatives and data scientists all at the same time. Here's how it works. First, upload your brand's creative assets into Marpipe. Then, use our drag and drop ad builder to create a template and instantly generate hundreds of versions of your creative. Check out your creative suite and launch massive creative tests directly to your ad network. Then, start building your treasure chest of creative intelligence. Understand things about your creative that you wouldn't be able to understand through any other way, like how model image performs 40% better than the flat lay image, or how jagged grain in video performs 57% worse than jagged grain in image. With this kind of insight, you can build ads based on what you know will work. You can paint with performance. In the short term, you can get to double-digit performance breakthroughs. But in the long term, you can start building a creative database of rules and best practices that's completely custom to your brand, so that you never have to make a creative guess ever again. We work with companies of all sizes and verticals, from Fortune 500s to brand new startups. Doesn't matter whether you're a billion-dollar software unicorn like Segment or whether you're selling homemade soap like Rad Soap. The point is, if you're putting money behind ad creative, then multivariate testing will increase your performance, and not just by a few percent, but by double digits. Marpipe has eliminated all the time, complexity, and expenses involved in multivariate testing. So next time that you're at a creative table discussing, should we do this idea or should we do that? Why not test them all? Simulate all the creative possibilities like a cheat code, because now nothing is stopping you. To get started, go to marpipe.com. I hope to see you there.